Hey, friends. Let's be honest. Some mornings, teaching feels like performing stand up comedy in a room full of zombies. You've got blank stares, the occasional groan, and maybe one kid pretending to be awake by nodding at random intervals. If that sounds familiar, buckle up, because today we're going to fix that in under 5 minutes. You don't need glittery anchor charts or 47 hours of prep time. What you do need are five no prep, grab and go engagement hacks that hook your students instantly. These are real, CI friendly strategies that get them listening, responding, and wait for it, actually enjoying class. I'm calling them my instant engagement hacks because who has time for gradual engagement hacks? Let's dive in. We're starting with what I like to call mini magic moments. These are those tiny bursts of energy that wake your students up faster than your third cup of coffee. First, the story snapshot. Tell a short, ridiculous, attention grabbing story in the target language. Something like, yesterday I bought a llama in Miami, and it told me it hates Gustav. Your students will be so confused, and that's perfect. Confusion sparks curiosity. They'll start asking questions, guessing words, and boom, you've got interaction before you've even written your agenda on the board. Next, the mystery object reveal. Bring a random object into class, a rubber duck, a potato, your missing whiteboard marker, and dramatically ask, why is this here? Don't explain. Let the students guess in the target language. Even if they only know 5 words, you've instantly turned the first minute of class into a game show. Finally, the quick poll. Throw 2 choices on the board, perros o gatos, or me gusta or no me gusta. Have them vote physically, hands up, stand up, whatever. Then ask, ¿por qué? Suddenly you've got a burst of spontaneous speech, minimal prep, and maximum laughter. Mini hooks like these get your class moving and thinking before their brains realize school's even started. Here's a fun fact. You already have everything you need for engaging hooks. You just need to see your own slides and handouts as free content waiting to be recycled. Think of this section as CI upcycling. Start with the cover slide. Remix. Take a slide you've already used, maybe yesterday's story image, and change one little thing. Flip it, blur it, change the colors, or remove one key word. Then ask, what's different today? Students start comparing, guessing, and recalling vocabulary all in the target language. Then there's sentence Jenga. Write a sentence on slips of paper. Pull one word out and ask which word is missing. It's simple, tactile, and weirdly satisfying. Your students will compete to rebuild it like tiny linguistic engineers. And finally, the backward translation tease. Show the English version of a sentence you'll use later that day. Ask students to recreate it in the target language before you reveal yours. It gets them predicting structure and feeling like detectives, which, let's be honest, is the closest they'll get to a spy mission this week. The best part? Every one of these ideas uses stuff you already have. No laminator, no glitter, no donors choose miracle. Just your brain and maybe a piece of paper you found on the floor. Now for my personal favorite, letting students do the work for you. Enter the Weird Fact Challenge. Ask 2 or 3 students to share a random fact in Spanish. Something like, los tiburones duermen con los ojos abiertos. Sharks sleep with their eyes open. The rest of the class asks follow-up questions. Suddenly, your quietest kids are talking, your extroverts are thriving, and you've done absolutely nothing except look impressed. Next, the question box. Keep a small box or a jar in your room. Each day, students write one question in the target language. Anything from ¿Qué comes para el desayuno? What do you eat for breakfast? To Profe tiene TikTok? Does Profe have TikTok? Answer carefully. Start class by pulling a random one and having everyone answer. It's spontaneous, hilarious, and builds ownership fast. And finally, the mini debate. Present a ridiculous statement like, Los perros pueden volar. Dogs can fly. Split the class into two sides. Sí o no. Yes or no. Give them 60 seconds to argue in the target language, then share out. It's silly, it's fun, and they'll forget they're speaking Spanish because they're too busy defending canine aviation. These student-powered hooks not only build engagement, but they create classroom culture. When students know they can contribute to the energy, they stop waiting for you to entertain them and start taking ownership of their learning. All right, quick breather. You've now got 5 no prep engagement hacks you can drop into class tomorrow. But if you're thinking, Scott, this sounds amazing, but I don't have time to reinvent everything, I've got your back. Grab the CI Survival Kit. It's packed with ready to use stories, slides, prompts, and templates that make CI feel effortless. Like you finally found the secret cheat code to student engagement. Think of it as your teaching life buoy on the days when your class feels like the Titanic. All right, plug over. Back to the fun stuff. Here's the key to actually using these ideas long term. Don't try to do it all 5 at once. Pick one, just one, and use it tomorrow. See what happens. Vary your hooks. Maybe Monday is a mystery prop. Tuesday, a mini debate. Wednesday, a weird fact. Keep them guessing. Variety is your secret weapon. Also, embrace the chaos. CI isn't about perfection, it's about connection. If your quick poll devolves into 30 kids yelling, Los gatos son mejores at the same time, that's not a fail. That's language output, baby. After class, jot down what worked, what bombed, and what made you laugh. Over time, you'll build your own hook rotation, and your students will start walking into class expecting to have fun. That's how culture shifts. Okay, so let's recap before the bell rings. You've got mini magic moments to grab attention in 60 seconds, repurposed hooks that reuse what you already have, and student powered sparkers that make kids run the show. Use them one at a time, build your rhythm, and watch your class go from, "Are we done yet?" to, "Wait, class is over already?" If you want the frameworks, templates, and ready-made CI lessons to go with these hooks, grab the CI Survival Kit. It's your shortcut to making CI both comprehensible and sustainable. And once you've mastered these instant engagement tricks, your next step is leveling up your entire CI flow. Don't miss the next video. Maximize CI effectiveness, no fancy materials needed. You can watch it right here. It'll show you how to take all this engagement and turn it into real proficiency growth without spending a dime on fancy tools. Thanks for watching, friends. Go hook those students tomorrow. Tell me how it went. And as always, happy comprehensible input.